Hi, I'm Jessa. So today I'm going to answer some questions about the Elvant passive collector cups. So you suction these to your body and they fit inside your bra to collect milk either while you're nursing or in between nursing sessions. So the first question I have is if it starts to get kind of an odor, can you get rid of that? So my experience with plastic parts and with silicone components in particular is that they do kind of start to get smelly. They just absorb scents. And so what I'll do is I'll put about 2 quarts of water, that's 8 cups, and I'll put maybe a cup of vinegar in, and then I'll soak my silicone parts in that. And I'll soak them for 10 minutes and then take them out, give them a good rinse, just wash them as usual, and usually that will take away the smell. If it doesn't, then you can either try it again or you can try it with a stronger vinegar solution. But I do that every couple of weeks, and that takes care of any smells that my plastic components are getting, especially when they get from the fridge. All right, next question. How often should you sterilize your Elvant suction cups? So it depends on what you want to do. The CDC recommends that if your child is less than 3 months old, or if they're premature, or they have some other illness, some other medical condition, that you sterilize daily, and that if you don't fit into those categories, then you should basically consult your doctor. I have a 9-month-old, he's perfectly healthy, but I sterilize every day. And for me, it's not about actually getting a totally sterile product. For me, it's about the fact that my child goes to daycare and it's germy. So bottles come home dirty. And I go to work, I work at a university. And so there are thousands of students coming into the building every day. And so I feel like the environments that I'm pumping in and the environment that my child is in are kind of germy. And so I just like to sterilize every day. It's not about creating a sterile product. It's about killing those germs that we're coming home with. So anything that I use outside of the home, I sterilize every single day. And that's my answer. But of course, the CDC has different recommendation, and you can always ask your doctor. Next question. If you're using these to collect milk and you just get a little bit, can you add warm milk to cold milk in the fridge? So just keep a bottle in the fridge. It's kind of like filling as your day goes on. This is not recommended by the CDC. So bacteria growth, once you cool it down, you want it to stay cold. Once you freeze it, you want it to stay frozen until you're ready to use it. So it is not recommended to add warm milk to cold milk or liquid milk to frozen milk. And so I do not do that. I just have lots of small bottles, and I let them all get to fridge temperature, and then I combine them all and throw it in the freezer at the end of the day. All right, and then the last question is it worth buying the Elvant collection cups if you have an electric pump? So I have an electric pump, and I still use the Elvant. My thing for the Elvant is that I like to use it when I'm nursing my baby. My child's 9 months old. I've gotten to a point where I can't really use the Haka anymore because it hangs off of me and it distracts him and he wants to grab it. I also can't use an electric pump for the same reason, that it's hanging off, and even if it's a one-sided pump, it's distracting, he wants to grab it, or it's making noise, and then he's aware in a way that he wasn't, when he was 2 months old. So I think it's still worth getting if you can afford it, and if it's something you're interested in having, a passive collector that fits in your bra while you're nursing. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe for more information, more tips and tricks on breastfeeding, breast pumping, and building your freezer stash.